Diablo Apox. Leap of Faith again by Anduin Vildanslo, and Medivh's gonna be able to finish him off. 3 kills, a triple for BFM. And now Diablo being surrounded. Fate falling to 25% health. Condemn, and Diablo's down. That might be the actual play of the game. They find another kill.
Apocalypse coming out though. Red team. Oh my god! Red team almost got him.
Axon jumping over to get some kills.
Oh, Ragnarok getting the concussion mine, knocking him out into the fray. Oh, the definition of unlucky.
Welcome to the NGS Game of the Week. I'm Murda. That's Slexia. How you doing tonight?
What's up? I'm good. How are you? It feels like it's been forever since we were here for the Game of the Week.
It has. That's my fault. And, I guess, Christmas. Blame that too. But, I think 2 weeks ago, I was watching Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. I loved it. I don't care if you didn't like it. That's fine. No spoilers here for me. And then last week, of course, Christmas. Weren't any NGS matches going on. But finally, we're back. Week number 5 now, Slexia.
5. Wow. Where has the time gone, Murda? Where has it gone?
Are we doing 10 weeks or 11 this season? I don't know. It's something like that.
I don't even know. I'm just here for the ride,
Depends on your division. Viewers at home, thanks for joining us tonight. I think there's 8 of you out there currently. Welcome. Tell your friends to show up. Let's bring more people into this NGS Game of the Week. What did you guys do for your holiday? How was it? You had the Christmas, you had the Hanukkah, the Kwanzaa, and then of course New Year's Eve just wrapped up, and we're here in the new decade. Slexia, what is the most exciting thing that's going to happen for you in 2020?
In 2020, the most exciting thing that's going to happen for me, I don't know yet. It hasn't been written yet, but I think I know what the most exciting thing for you is. Why don't you tell us?
Oh, well, yeah, I'm getting married. But, that's way down the road. I'm excited.
Way down the road, but it's still in this year. I think this year I'm just focusing on personal improvement in all areas.
I think that's something we all can do. I know for myself.
And trying to be more joyful and not being like this all the time.
Hey, I'm having fun. It's Thursday night. We're always having fun here doing these.
Yeah, it's Friday Eve.
It is Friday Eve.
Best nights of the week.
Here's the thing about Friday is, it sneaks up on you because the rest of the week is just like a mindless blur sometimes, And then Friday gets there and you wake up in the morning, you're like, nothing's stopping me from having a good time today.
You see like a light at the end of the tunnel, after today's work shift, I am free. I am liberated.
I'm going to get a beer.
We are going. Yeah. I mean, for people that work a normal Monday through Friday, whatever your Friday is, is
maybe your Friday is actually Sunday.
Maybe it is.
Or Wednesday. That'd be weird.
Or any other day of the week. Maybe your Friday is every day because you just, don't have to work.
What if you work
working?
What if you work a graveyard shift though? When does your Friday start? Does it start in the middle, at noon, or
I don't know if I can compute something like that right now, to be honest with you, Murda.
It's a lot of high value math.
I'd be happy to hear from chat. Too much matemáticas? No thanks.
So to clue you guys in at home, we are currently waiting on one more individual on the side of Phoenix Rising Amethyst. This game was originally set to start at 9 o'clock Eastern, but the captains both agreed on a slight delay. That's why we're starting a bit later here. So if you were trying to tune in earlier and we weren't quite on yet, apologies, don't blame me. It's not my fault. It's not Slexia's fault either. But we're here and excited to see this matchup. Division D East, it's Bancho and Phoenix Rising Amethyst. Let's talk a bit about their position so far in this season number 8. Currently, Bancho, they're in second place. It's a 3-way tie with Probius and Zul'jin Distillery, but Bancho, 8 points in the standings, 2 dominations, and a map record of 6-1 so far, looking solid here in Season 8.
And where are we at with Phoenix Rising Amethyst?
Yeah, funny you ask, because I have that information as well. Phoenix Rising Amethyst currently entering tonight's matchup in 8th place, just on the line to make that playoff push later on in the season. They have 5 points in the standings, just 3 behind Bancho, so opportunity to tie them tonight. They have 1 domination and a map record of 4-4. So I think we have a decent match here. I wouldn't hold anything past Phoenix Rising Amethyst to come out and grab this win over Bancho, but you got to say, Bancho looking pretty good so far.
We'll see, though. Who had this map pick? Where are we headed?
So, yeah, great question. So we had bans tonight. Bancho took away Sky Temple and Tomb of the Spider Queen. Phoenix Rising Amethyst banned out Cursed Hollow and Volskaya Foundry. Map number 1, Slexia, and I know this information already. It's going to be Braxis Holdout. This was the map.
Yep, that's what it's going to be.
It's a fun map. I don't care if you don't like playing on it. It's pretty fun to watch.
I love it.
I love it too. It's always been one of my favorites to play on too, although it doesn't seem like most like that. Murda, I made you host. You can start the match and pause if need be. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to ask if they're ready.
Welcome to Chat Role Players. Thanks for stopping in. Also, I don't know if we're still trying to get that 1,000 likes here on this page, but if you haven't dropped that, go ahead and hit that like button.
Yeah, good call, Slexia. Thanks for reminding me. We're at 995. 5 more of you special people out there. Hit the follow button tonight on this here channel, and we might hit that 1,000 mark. That would be amazing. We'd love it. We can go celebrate. We'll invite everyone from the NGS Discord for some cake, maybe some pizza, and we'll
cake
really make it happen.
Emojis, let's be clear. Cake or pizza emojis only. But we're good. We're doing a countdown. Let's do it.
Hey, role players, hitting the follow. Appreciate that. As we load on into our first draft of the night, Braxis Holdout.
Braxis Holdout. 2-lane map. A pentacle of objectives in the middle.
So one thing that's stuck out recently for me is no teams are wanting to play against a Deathwing. You've seen it in Storm League, and you're definitely seeing it in NGS, and there is the Deathwing ban, which on a 2-lane map like Braxis, I'd imagine it's of even more importance to have that big boy standing on the beacons for you.
He's just really oppressive right now. Like, he just bodies people, and quite frankly, like, a lot of the strong healers just cannot get in a good position around him. You know, I feel like if you have a Deathwing on your healer, sorry, you're not getting heals. It's unlucky. Speaking of heals, Stukov banned by Bancho.
So we have a few pretty good solo laners still available. The Chen's still out there, the Rexar's still out there, the Leoric's still out there, and we've even seen some Sonya start to reemerge into the meta. So I wouldn't expect they're trying to take either of them away or any of those away. Instead, it looks like the ban on Johanna. So first selection maybe at one of those offlaners here for Bancho, or we'll see if they have something else in mind.
Yeah, wave clear is always prioritized here, but yeah, that top solo lane is one of the things that usually try to secure a strong pick for in the beginning. Ooh. But also, just like within Storm League, Oriole is first pick material right now. That res is too OP, too strong, as they say. So we see Oriole picked up right away, Rhaegar picked up for Phoenix Rising, and who else? 10 seconds.
Else?
Jaina dropping blizzards.
Interesting to see the Jaina pick over a hero like a Gul'dan here on Braxis Holdout, where in my opinion Gul'dan has the best wave clear out of any of the mages. His sustain, of course, with his mana mechanic makes it so he never really has to worry about going back to base. And just, clearing out the Zerg, it's a little bit quicker for a Gul'dan, but instead it's going to be the Jaina. I don't think it's a horrible pick, certainly a very strong hero. It's going to give them a bit more, maybe in the team fight with that Ring of Frost. We'll see what she wants to go there at 10. But we do now see a Lunara and a Garrosh, and I like that.
I love a good Lunara lately. And I'm also happy I don't have to pronounce the Lunara player's name. And you do, because quite frankly, yikes.
I think it's Kinal.
Shh. That's too logical.
Okay.
All right. There's a Gul'dan ban.
All All right, so
No Gul'dan, you don't get to see it. Sorry.
maybe they heard me. Who knows? But Gul'dan taken away.
Yeah. Well, also a lot of people think Oriole and Gul'dan are a good mix here. You
Great
know,
point.
there's the whole like, oh, Oriole, Gul'dan on Braxis, let's do it. It's the meta. But really, Oriole's just the meta. And Murda being a ban here. Okay, so they don't know which tank is going to be picked by the side of Phoenix Rising Amethyst, so they're just banning Murda.
Yeah,
Must be a target ban because I don't think there's any other reason.
I think Murden's actually decent on this map because you can hop from the beacon into the boss pit and then, you know, into the other beacon or whatever and kind of do some hopping like that, making his rotations quick. But I don't love him right now in the meta. I really don't. I think the ETC has been picked a lot more recently. Who's the other one that I'm missing out? Like even like a Mal'Ganis I've seen picked up a lot more frequently. A Blaze might even
right.
out. But we do get
having
the ETC.
the ETC allows a blow up. I mean, I guess if we do see Ring, I don't know. It might just be a comfort pick.
Ooh, double damage coming out. So is this going to be the Thrall or the Lunara playing the solo lane?
Thrall.
I think it depends on who we see coming out with his last pick. I'd like to think it's Thrall, but I think Lunara could also do it if the matchup isn't right for the Thrall.
True. I mean, she could definitely do it. Her wave clear is pretty decent when it comes to laning, but against a Blaze, we might want to see Thrall up there.
So I said having the Blaze might be nice, and they actually end up with it. They could put him in the solo lane now.
I can see a huge like combustion setup, Mosh, Ring, Wombo here from the side of Phoenix Rising if played correctly. And we're just going to see consistent damage coming out from the side of Bancho, I think. I don't know. What are your guys' guesses in chat? Who's going to take this based on draft?
Yeah, good question. Here, let me set up a quick poll. I can do that now. Who will win... Oh, I got to type that, right? Game 1. Yeah, Bancho or Phoenix Rising Amethyst. All right, place your votes in chat right now. I'll leave it open for about 3 minutes, and then, you know, we'll check out your votes and see who wins. Poll should be live now. I'll keep the
Even I put in a vote.
Screen. Yeah, look at that.
So based on what you see, how do you feel about the draft? What are you thinking here? Yeah.
I'm still curious about what that soul lane matchup's gonna be. Will it be the Thrall? I guess. I think Lunara might have a better time though against the Blaze. She can stay at distance. She can throw those Qs out and just kind of harass the Blaze down. But the moment the beacon spawns, Blaze is gonna have an easy time just standing on that point.
Yeah, I feel like Thrall's follow-up might be better against or with the Garrosh as well. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Thrall go top lane. Let's get into announcing these teams. Murda, tell us who's on the blue side.
Blue side, we got Skev13 on the Garrosh, Kinal playing the Lunara. Ronin on the Li Ming. Up top, we see the Thrall played by Shusui, and just now out of base, it's Spice on the Oriole. Make some noise for Bancho.
And on the red side, playing for Phoenix Rising Amethyst, we have Boomslock, I believe, on ETC, Yahtzee on Vala, Isla on Jaina. I don't know who that is. Cius on Blaze and Demon Hunter on Rhaegar.
All right, let's take a look-see at these level 1 talent skis. Yeah, Power Hungry makes sense here on Brax's holdout for Li Ming. Extra globes and that globe emitter on the bottom side and top side of our map. Of course, she'll be looking at the one on the bottom side here in this 4-man, as most typically is seen on Brax's holdout. Throw all your heroes in the bottom lane and have some fun.
Interesting pick for Jaina, though. Selecting Lingering Chill for her level 1. Not going after globes here.
Yeah, that's interesting for me. I don't...
It is.
I don't agree. I actually hard disagree. As they lose her ETC, resets for Li Ming, Ayla in trouble, and that'll be a double kill. And the first blood there for Bancho. Remember, they're coming into this matchup currently in 2nd place. Phoenix Rising entering in 8th place, so maybe a bit of a dominant force already by the favorite in tonight's matchup.
Yeah, I think that Phoenix Rising has great potential, but they need to stop staggering these deaths as Vala is the third to go down by stepping out. I think it's time to group together and see what they can do.
Let's take our first look at the top lane. Currently it's Blaze against Thrall. They're exchanging a bit of damage, but just as I suspected, the moment this beacon spawned, Blaze having an easy time maintaining control for Phoenix Rising Amethyst. Currently it is red, so bottom side, they're able to get this over, and currently it's at about 80%, going to start going back towards the blue side, but if they're able to get that, the beacon progress will commence, but still, it's stalled out here on Brexus.
Yeah, that detainment strike from Oriole was definitely excellent. It really allowed some damage to be put out, and now Phoenix Rising just is in a bit of a trouble here as ETC does go down once more.
Yeah, sorry, didn't get to show you that kill. I was up in the top lane checking out Thrall and Blaze. That got pretty close itself, and maybe I'm wrong about this matchup. Thrall looking strong there. Shusi standing on that point, able to now finally flip it over to the blue side. And this should be our first channel of the game. There it is.
Alright, so Bancho holding their stance here. Minions getting tossed. And both teams with level 4s. I think that ETC, using a slide to go in was a bit aggressive there, but all the while top lane Blaze was taken out by Thrall.
That'll be enough space then for Bancho to get a 100-0 Zerg wave. They'll be spawning the big boys here in the bottom lane. Up top, Thrall already in position to start clearing out the baby Zerg wave from the red team. So we're going to follow the action here in the bottom lane and see if they're able to take this fort out. Currently, Boom Nozlik pretty low. He's going to power slide in. Pretty risky move here.
Yeah, these are some risky slides. I'd like to see ETC use those more of as an escape, because he's taking quite a lot of damage. But I think that fort definitely did go down, and we're looking at this keep being attacked with a pretty healthy wave behind it.
Yeah, and now they have to do it without their ETC just now finally getting out of the base from that death, and they are 2 levels behind, so still no level 7 talents here for Phoenix Rising Amethyst as that whip is going to land. Follow-up stun by Garrosh, toss back on Boom. Looks like he'll be okay. Not quite enough follow-up that time from Bancho, but we still got some Zerg here, Slexia.
Yeah, the Zerg is falling. That Blizzard was pretty good, taking that out. We do need to see Phoenix Rising pick up 7s, but at this time, I'd be shaking in my boots a bit if I were Phoenix Rising. We can see that Bancho is just rotating around the map to their macro objectives, and Phoenix Rising is doing the same, which is great. That's what you want to be doing right now. But I think in order to turn this around right now, Phoenix Rising needs to find a pick. And hold on.
Is that the one you want? Oh, so close. And now Yahtzee might be in trouble for it.
Wait a second. Hold on a second, Yahtzee though.
No, not like this, Yahtzee. It was so close. One more auto from Vala might have been enough to get that Thrall down. But Shusui able to survive and already back at full health. Now assaulting this top fort wall with the rest of Bancho. And it's not going to last for long with the help of this Bruiser Camp.
Yeah, that Bruiser Camp is definitely doing its thing. A detainment strike onto Blaze in the backline with ETC sliding in again, getting tossed out behind the rest of Bancho, and he goes down once more. Demon Hunter this time caught in a bind, and Rhaegar falls too. This fort is under full assault here with just 3 members of Phoenix Rising able to step to this.
Let's take a quick look at the kill count. Ariel with 3 kills early in the game already. Spice bringing out some spice, Slexia.
9-0 in kills. But we just need to see fewer deaths from Phoenix Rising here.
Opportunity here.
And, Bancho is super low. Spice is dead. That is the first kill for Phoenix Rising. And who will the second kill be? But Garrosh, the unkillable. Excellent play. Perseverance is key. And what are we going to see next? Siege Camp is available for the site of Phoenix Rising. It looks like ETC is considering it.
First, we're going to see some heroics, too. We got level 10 achieved here for Ban Cho. They're without their Garrosh for a few more seconds. Beacon's active in 3. But we are here on the bottom side of the map, checking out Thrall, picking up a Siege Camp. On the opposite side, looked like Jaina was starting to, taking a little too much damage. Has to play it safer.
All right. Safety first in all aspects of life, even while gaming. Blue has captured top beacon, and ETC is standing on this point. Really, sliding through the blue team, catching 2 of them in the mix with a follow-up stun from Blaze. Spice is low again with full energy, does use it, and another detainment strike lands. This time, we see the taunt going out onto ETC, and he goes down. Everyone seems to be targeting Oriole right now, but we are just losing members of Phoenix Rising left and right. 3 members down in that engagement.
Oh, they really tried to kill Oriole. Weren't able to get it. Spice got like 5 clutch heals off in that one fight. Was able to survive. Never even had to use the Resurrect. I was highlighting that with my mouse so you guys could see. But yeah, that is Resurrect. Picked it just as you suspected, Slexia. Very powerful heroic. Oh, the Leaping Strike's going to find a Hearthing Blaze. Another pickup. Still no level 10s for Phoenix Rising, and maybe an opportunity to get this keep down.
Fighting down 10 is not a good idea here, and they have done it multiple times, but Oriole does dive. But this is a full 100% blue Zerg wave coming in, this time for the top keep of Phoenix Rising. Low death timers and almost level 10.
Did she just
Will
res
Phoenix
herself?
Rising be able to defend? She very much did, yeah.
What?
And was able
You
to
can do that?
OP, Oriole OP, ban Deathwing, ban Oriole.
You can do that? What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the mosh pit interrupted. Ring's gonna whip as well. Opportunity thwarted there for Phoenix Rising is out. ETC taking some orbs to the face. Vala is the one who's low, and she's in that strafe. Barely gonna die. She was at the wall, but doesn't make it back. Rhaegar's down as well as ETC. And with Blaze now surrounded all by himself, that's gonna be a quad kill. Zerg still on the map in the top lane, but they can just finish it right here in the bottom lane, Slexia.
Yeah, they are definitely at an advantage and have been this entire game. Hitting this core, it is going down. It was at 69% right when I started talking, so I just like to point that out. But it's at 20%, and this Zerg wave isn't even here, and that's GG. Game number 1 going over to Ban Cho.
Well, yeah, let's take a look at this match summary brought to you by Nexus Gaming Series 19-3, the final kill count in favor of Ban Cho. Dominant here on Brax's holdout. A lot of kills coming out from Lunara, 8 to be in fact. And then, of course, the Oriole with those 3 I mentioned earlier. Just really good supporting, and that resurrect value to close out the game. I didn't even know she could do that.
Yeah. I know it's been a long Christmas break. That is one of the key things with her now, and why she is like ban material if you're not going to first pick her. You know, especially if the other team has first pick, you want to get that out of there. So she's super strong, but also I feel like Phoenix Rising, you know, they need to pull it in, you know, and come back, go into this next game strong, and not fight down levels. They were definitely just feeding, and not in like a bad way, but like in a way that was not good. I don't know. I guess it's a bad way.
A way that's not good.
Is that a bad way?
There's never a good way to feed.
They were dying a lot.
Yeah.
And so that was not good.
It was like they were playing on different pages. You know, Tank might have been going in, rest of the team maybe not on the same page. Going in with low health, not getting topped off before the engagement, stuff like that. I think easily can be cleaned up here heading into game 2. I just don't know. This was the map selection of Phoenix Rising Amethyst. I just don't know if that was the right map selection for them. It didn't seem to me like they came in with really a concise draft strategy, to be exact.
Yeah, something like that. And also just once they started dying, they continued to die. And so they were unable to get any other objectives on the map, push any other structures. Instead, they would go in and continue to fight over and over. Yeah. And clearly they weren't winning those. So there's just a time that you fight and a time that you don't. a time that you just, back up. Don't just go out there. But I don't know.
Sometimes you got to sit back and eat some popcorn.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to sit back at the behind the keep, behind the fort, and wait for the rest of your team to resurrect and then go in as 5. Perhaps.
If you're lucky. All right, well, I think we're set for our first break of the night. We're going to make this a short one since we've already chatted here for a moment. So we'll be back with you guys in about, we'll give it 60 seconds. Grab a drink of water, and we'll see you guys for the game. Yeah, 69 seconds. I can do that. Hold on. 1 minute, 9 seconds. All right. All right, I'm going to run a quick commercial for the Patreon. If you guys don't already support Nexus Gaming Series, patreon.com/Heroes Nexus Gaming Series. Watch the quick ad, and we'll see you guys in a minute. And welcome back to the NGS game of the week. Slexia is still here with me.
I am here, and I'm not leaving until we know who wins this best of 3. We are on game 2 right now.
Is the logo for this not up on the screen? I thought I had a logo on here. Did I break it? Maybe I broke it.
Cool.
Maybe I can
Love
fix
a good
that
break.
really quick. Just so you guys know, we are hanging currently in our lobby waiting on Band Show to arrive, so we appreciate your patience. There we go. Hey, I got the logo fixed.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Easy fix. Easy show logo fix, probably.
I fixed a logo once or twice in my day.
Wow. So yeah, that first game was quite the adventure. As we head into the second game shortly, we're going to see, and I'm going to break the news, another 2-lane map.
Ooh.
Guess what it is in chat, because I'm not going to tell you.
I think there's only one other 2-lane map in the map pool. Is that accurate?
I know. Well, I mean, there's another one. There's 3 2-lane maps? 4 if Haunted Mines is considered.
But in the NGS map pool, I should have.
I don't know. I literally cannot retain everything.
Well, folks, we're going to Battlefield of Eternity. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, indeed. Battlefield of Eternity, where good battles evil, or something like that.
I always was under the impression some people imagine the side of hell to be the good side. So it's a matter of perspective, I think.
Mm-hmm. You're right. It's like glass half full type of thing, you know? Yeah. Or whichever guardian you think is hotter. And I believe the one in hell would be hotter, literally. Oh, I've been hanging out with Weenus too long, moist. Hello?
Yeah, shout out to Weenus, not out there in chat right now, but out there in our hearts.
Hearts,
or something like that.
Bodies, souls. Yeah. Yes.
I mean, you're wearing the moist pin tonight.
I am.
I have some Weenus swag around here somewhere, I think. Oh.
You know, you just gotta promote the swag in one way or another. I know I have Screaming Goat too.
I
Hold
got
on, I
some
can't
weenus
see.
swag up there right now. It's the
All right.
it's the
I'll wait
moist
for a
weenus
second.
like water drop magnet.
Perfect. I have that too. It's somewhere. Oh well.
What else do I have of weenuses? Oh. Of course. Of course. The green screen doesn't work well with it, but you can see the
Right. The honking
chicken?
chicken.
the honking chicken. All right. Well, it looks like they're ready for us, Slexia, so I'm going to count them in and we're going
I'm
to head
ready
on
for
in
them.
for game number 2.
Game number 2, Battlefield of
Who does
Eternity.
number 2 work for?
My
Copyright
God.
claim on
That
this
is-
video now.
What?
It's Austin Powers.
Austin
line.
Powers, yeah, but
yeah.
like, what did you say after? Who does number 2 work for?
That's it. I just figured like we're
Oh,
gonna get
cool, cool,
copyright claimed because I used one of their lines.
Oh no,
How dare I?
we can't have that. Deathwing first ban again.
We can't have that
I know
either.
that Bancho's not going to ban Oriole, so that is on the side of Phoenix Rising to ban her.
So we
unless
already
they're
know both
being-
the bans for them.
Yeah, we have to know it, and if we don't, that's unlucky because Rez is OP.
This player not excited they're banning apparently, but hopefully their team will help them out. They say ban Probius. But once again, instead it will be that Kael'thas ban, just as we saw in game number 1 from Bancho.
All right, so Kael'thas, solid ban for team fights. Definitely don't want to get lit up in flames, especially if you fight close together or do not want to move while fighting.
Yeah, I don't really like moving, so I just
Yeah.
kind of sit here in my chair, and that's about as far as I go.
So we see a Vala ban, not an Oriole ban, and I'm a little concerned. But Vala is very strong with her Q on this map in burning the Immortal down. So,
But are you more
interesting.
scared of the Vala, or are you more scared of
I'm
like the
not.
Greymane, or like the Oriole, like you said, or like?
I'm more afraid of the Oriole. Oh, and the Artanis just picked up.
This is a power pick
immediately.
though.
This is
sure.
an amateur opponent insta-lock right here.
Yeah, I like it though because it's setting up the tone for the rest of the draft. They're saying, "Hey, Bancho, we're ready to race you guys on this Immortal. You better be picking the likes of a Greymane here. Grab your Lunara again if you want it for that Nature's Perspective. But you got to pick those heroes now, or else we're gonna start taking all of them. And they don't take either of them. They take a Johanna and an Ana. So I think
Okay.
opportunity here to get all these racing heroes for Phoenix Rising.
I think that... Okay, there's the Murda that was banned last time. I think Phoenix Rising is going for a burn comp, and Bancho's going for a brawl comp, you know, and then we'll try to fight and then burn the Immortal after. I could see them picking up maybe like a Raynor here even, or maybe that Li Ming again.
Yeah,
Very
both-
strong against the Immortal and in team fights. But
Both
who's this
really good.
ban gonna be?
Raynor-
Oriole wasn't picked up, by the way. Oh, Raynor being banned. Ana was picked up instead of Oriole, so maybe it was a strategic no Oriole ban. Would have been
Yeah.
a waste.
It's interesting. I don't think they're going to go into a double support. We didn't see any of that in game 1. So maybe Oriole just doesn't go through here on BOE. So then what do you ban? Do you just take out the Greymane or one of those other racers? I'd probably
I think
suggest the
Azul
Lunara.
Jin.
I'd suggest the Lunara just because of the game 1 performance. And I think
True.
she's pretty strong on this
There
map.
it
And
is.
that is what we're going to get. Okay.
There it is. Fortune telling stream confirmed. You called it.
So without the Lunara, what do you do from here? You banned out a
You picked the
Raynor.
Li Ming again.
Okay, I like that, but what do you put with it? Is it the Greymane or is it something else? Zul'jin. That might be
Zul'jin,
something
which
else.
I was saying would be worthy of a ban. So Zul'jin is excellent here, especially with the double frontline. Oh, and we see a Phoenix. Picked up a lot lately, I feel like. Phoenix is becoming popular once more, and it appears even in Division D right now. I'm more concerned with what damage we're going to see from Phoenix Rising. Okay, we get a Hanzo.
I like that. I really like that. What's his final pick, though? It's got to be another damage, something to help Hanzo out. He doesn't have the wave clear by himself for this bottom lane.
Maybe they get the Ming. Oh, it's a
Okay,
Jaina
all right.
again. Interesting.
That'll work.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's better to play something that you're comfortable on and consistent on than to play something that's, I guess, map meta, right? And plus, I've always said like Division D creates the meta and it trickles upwards. So we could be looking at what the actual meta is right here in front of our eyes by either of these teams. That's my firm belief.
That is a glass half full way to look at it, Slexia, and I
Right?
appreciate you for that.
No, it's true. I've said it forever since I joined NGS. Like, I feel like Div D determines the new meta. But also, realistically, Bancho has a pretty meta-ish comp. And I think Phoenix Rising has more of a meta-ish comp with the Artanis and the Hanzo, right? But, like, the others are comfort picks. And Anduin is just solid all around. So this one's going to be it's going to be determined by, I think, who can win team fights and burn this Immortal down. Because I think they're ready to go at each other's throats. What about you guys?
Well, I just
poll is
opened up
out
our
there.
second poll, so definitely be voting. Game 1, it was a split decision for you guys, one apiece in the polling. And already getting a vote, Phoenix Rising Amethyst here, heading into Game 2. I like their draft. I think the Artanis could be the big difference maker. There's really, I get what you're saying with the Zul'jin. He can be pretty strong at racing. Phoenix, all right. Thrall, all right. But they're not like top tier racers. Artanis, he is that. He is that top tier boy. And I'm excited to see what we might get out of this Protoss hero.
Also, what I was saying is that Bancho is going for more of a brawling type comp, and that's what they have. You know, if you let Zul'jin just sit back and stack, it's going to be a bad time for your front line. But if Artanis can get those swaps with the root follow-up by Anduin, it's going to be crazy. So, let's get into announcing these teams. Why don't I start with the red side?
Sure.
On the red side, playing for Phoenix Rising Amethyst, we have Booms and Lock on Muradin, Yahtzee on Hanzo. I can't even pronounce anything. Demon Hunter playing Anduin, Isla playing Jaina, and Cius on Artanis.
Yes, and over on the left-hand side, we got Kinal on Phoenix, Ana played by Spice, Skev13 on the Johanna, Ronin on the Zul'jin, and up top playing Thrall, it is Shusui once again. They are Bancho. And let's take a look at these level 1 talents, as you guys always love to see. Look at Hanzo. He's going into target practice here on BOE, and it's going to be a laser build started up for Phoenix, which I think is probably the way to go.
Yeah,
I mean, you're gonna have the 4 heroes down here throughout the whole game, so already a couple stacks for the Phoenix.
We did see Muradin go in pretty deep to start with, but he did save his Dwarf Toss and got out. Second Wind helped him out a bit, and, you know, I think they're playing a little bit safer this game. Spice back there on the Ana just creeping around looking to throw her healing darts out. Ooh, but there is a stun onto Skev, and Unstoppable is used. Muradin having to back out again. Where are we at with stacks on the Zul'jin? Sorry.
I kind of like the Muradin pick here for Boom. In Game 1, maybe a little bit of trouble we mentioned on the ETC going in low health and, you know, not really having that escape. But I think maybe a bit more comfort already being shown here with the Muradin, utilizing that second wind mechanic where he can restore his own health. And already, I think, a bit more of an improvement over the ETC.
Definitely a bit more of the improvement, but what we're seeing also are these clustered fights with that huge grenade coming out from Ana, which will only get stronger over time. And yikes, it's a lot, but Demon Hunter doing an excellent job of being able to pick them back up to health. That Sleep Dart landing with really no follow-up axes missing, but it's kind of like this very tight fight down here.
Yeah, it certainly is. I'm excited to see which team's going to be the first to make a move towards one of these camps. Currently, I'd imagine it'll be Bancho just because they're a bit more dominant in the lane right now. And looks like maybe this is the move. Yeah, there goes Zul'jin to the bottom side. And this is the aggressive option here, knowing their opponents are low on health. They're going to send 3 heroes into this siege camp. And it looks like they'll get it without any sort of attempt to walk in here.
Looks like Jaina wanted to go down there and then had to clear that wave, but they've already started the bruiser on the side of Phoenix Rising. Amethyst, curious if they'll wait to send it out or if they're just going to send it right away. But looks like Bancho is now just heading to theirs, and there goes the bruiser for the side of Phoenix Rising.
Yeah,
allowing
maybe
him to
would
clear
have.
bottom lane now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I maybe would have liked to have seen them hold it, but just the fact that this siege camp was down here, like you might as well just send it out and get started on clearing this up. They're gonna have to deal with another bruiser camp coming behind it, but yeah, they should get to the race first. There goes Artanis. That's the one that really matters.
Alright, so Phoenix doing damage on the red sides, and Artanis and team over here on this Immortal doing quite a bit, but they're getting poked down like crazy. Zul'jin just throwing out damage left and right, and this looks like a death for Anduin as well as Muradin. Phoenix just keeping them at bay. That's a lot of damage. I want to take a look at that really quick.
And I think the important part here we didn't mention is this Immortal sitting just above 50%, so actually winning the halftime will be Bancho. After it didn't look like that was going to be the case, they were pretty far behind there. But now with the lead, and they're going to be first to jump on it after halftime as well. Looks like Bancho's going to get the first objective.
Yeah, they're shredding it pretty quickly. But with those deaths, you know, Phoenix Rising was still able to chunk it down a little bit. And we're seeing this Immortal head to top lane.
Top lane means our solo laners are going to swap down to the bottom. 4 heroes from each side now here in the top as Murda trying to jump in deep on this Ana, but Spice able to walk on back as Jaina, the first to fall in this fight. Now level 7s are picked up here for Bancho as Anduin pretty low. Has to get behind the wall, should be safe, but Ronan looking for it still in that Zul'jin. Now actually it's Murda who's low as well, both having to use their well taps, and oh man, all while that's going on, Thrall picking up a solo kill in the bottom lane. Bancho looking good right here, Slexia.
Definitely looking good. You know, if Murden goes in for a kill and his backline is taking too much damage, can't follow up, it's definitely not going to be happy times. And this Immortal is making its way to this keep wall. Not going to be able to do much, but nonetheless, that fort is gone. We have level 8 to level 7 here, and oh, that is one tower down with Murden stepping out. And Bancho backing up.
Pretty similar to game 1 where we saw that first objective go over to Bancho and they push it all the way down to a keep wall. Here in game 2, similar story. Only 5 minutes and 30 seconds in, they're already knocking on that top lane keep. Now they're trying to get another camp here. They're actually able to steal it. Murden tried to walk in. Now with that grenade on him, can't get any healing.
Yeah, no,
gotta be careful.
Can't get healing. Too much damage coming out. Oh, Jaina just dying once more. Both Anduin and Murden are solo with less than 100 health, and oh, they're... Anduin dies, but Murden makes it out. Murden's out. He's safe.
Murden was the one I was scared of at first, and they end up losing Jaina and Anduin. That's unfortunate. Well, let's check out Thrall here in the bottom. 10s. Oh yeah, and level 10. You want to talk about those?
And well, I mean, level 10's picked up for the side of Bancho, 2-level deficit for the side of Phoenix Rising. The good thing for them is that they do have that wave top, but I don't know, Artanis is being pushed back quite a bit as Bancho is already down here at this fort and getting bottom siege. Oh, he doesn't care. He's going in. Swap on Spice.
Oh, now going to be rooted by Thrall.
Root though from Thrall, and he is done.
Oh, yikes. Oh no, 7-0 now to kill count. Let's take a look at who's getting those kills. 3 already for Phoenix. That's Kinal doing outstanding on a hero that I haven't seen as much of. You say you have seen a little bit of Phoenix, and
lately, yeah.
I like Phoenix a lot. I think this is exciting.
Yeah, he's been played a lot lately on various maps. I've even seen him played on this one. And I think it's just like one of those comfort picks. I'd like to think Venus started the trend last season, and it has just spread out. But we're at halftime already, Murda, believe it or not.
Yeah,
ooh, and a grenade comes out with an earth.
Oh, that's extra damage because of that Earthquake from the Purification Salvo, but Murda able to get that Leap of Faith from Anduin, still gonna fall. Now Anduin, that's Demon Hunter trying to escape, will fall as well. Double kill, still no 10s for Phoenix Rising as halftime was pushed, and this Immortal is gonna have an enormous shield. And with both the forts down, I don't even know which direction this is gonna go, top or bottom. They're pretty close, probably gonna go bottom lane though.
Yeah, Phoenix Rising taking a fight before 10 again was not a good call. They are not out of this yet. They still have 2 structures. This Immortal will scale, and so will they if they play it safe, but they are already down here just picking up 10s, and holy moly, Hanzo had to run, but we see Jaina taking another death as well as Hanzo, and this full
Send
shielded
them
Immortal
to the
is here.
guillotine!
Looks like the angel is the angel of death.
Oh, this could be the beginning of the end. Oh, good salvation from Anduin and keep... Oh. I jinxed it.
You didn't jinx it. It just
jinxed it.
happened.
Oh,
13's
no.
picked up for the side of Ban Cho. Ring coming out with a jumping in from Muradin, doing quite a bit. Phoenix does die, and I think maybe Anna's gonna die. The stun does land, and she goes down, but so does Muradin. They got their revenge. Those 2 kills, the first 2 for them of the game. Jaina taking a guillotine to the back and face. This Immortal will manage to get... No!
Oh, you jinxed it! Yes! I love it.
Keep.
Hey, I didn't get to talk at all or show this top lane, but during that objective, Thrall pushing through a wall and getting about 66% off of that keep as well. So both lanes very threatened here by Ban Cho. Of course, we already saw the bottom lane sitting on a thread. So any sort of look at either of these should be a quick keep, either top or bottom here for Ban Cho.
Okay, so Phoenix Rising Amethyst needs to get level 13, not get flanked like they are. The Condemn coming out from the Johanna with the axes coming in from Zul'jin. That I heard a Blessed Shield. Here comes the Purification Salvo, and Anduin can't even make it through the channel of that huge blind coming out from the Artanis, but ooh, Blizzard might be able to save Yahtzee, but I don't know about Muradin. No, the guillotine!
Oh, no!
The guillotine gets him! And Muradin also falls. Earthquake coming out, and Artanis just getting chunked. A root follow-up by the Thrall, and Jaina throwing her ring just for a little bit of sanity, but that is a 5-man team wipe, and Ban Cho is on this core, and I think they're going to take this game.
That should be it. Game number 2, and the series awarded to Ban Cho. That might move them into first place. I gotta check the standings, but yeah, I think that is enough. That's gonna move them right up to the top of the leaderboard here in Division D East after picking up that domination.
What a time to be alive.
Well, let's take a look at this match summary brought to you by Nexus Gaming. Series 18-2. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Need a sink with some
18-2.
water and soap to wash my hands after that one.
Yeah. I mean, Ban Cho went for that brawling comp, and Johanna, using her Blessed Shields, you know, really did get quite a bit, especially in mid when Phoenix Rising took that fight before level 10. They had stagger for days when it came to not allowing Phoenix Rising to leave those fights. That earthquake, it just kept them there. And Anna just kept safe the entire time, healing them up, denying healing. And ultimately, it was unlucky.
I'm going to try looking for an interview here. Do you want to move on over to... we'll go to Lobby 1?
Show you right.
Okay. All right. I'll see you there. Oop. Switch over to here. Okay, cool. There we go. We got Ronan. What is up? How you doing? How you feeling?
What's up? Feeling pretty good.
Yeah, whoa. That was a big dominant win tonight. You guys really came out full force in game 1 on Braxis. You didn't really give up anything there. No channel time for them. How does it feel to set up the quick momentum in the matchup like that?
Yeah, that's what we always strive to do. Just set the pace of the game and keep it going full throttle if we can. So.
To me, it seemed like you guys had a game plan. We saw the Kael'thas banned out both matches tonight. You also took away a Murda, who seemed like might have been a bit of a comfort hero for their tank player. Talk a bit about talk a bit about your scouting process. Who does the scouting? How much you appreciate it, stuff like that.
I did the scouting this time. Normally it's one of our other guys, but he was out tonight, so I took that responsibility. But yeah, I mean, I looked at their match history, and they have a lot of different heroes. They played it, quite a few different ones. So it seemed like Murden was one of the comforts. Kale was in there too, and I didn't really see anything else that we were too worried about, so stuck with those.
You guys went with the Ariel in game 1. It was exciting for me because I didn't even realize she could do this, but she reses herself now, apparently.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, way too overpowered, man. It's insane.
I didn't realize it, and then it happened. I like double take for a second. It's like she's like, "Yeah, you didn't know that, you idiot."
It's a glitch.
But that was exciting. It worked out really well. You had the Leeming and Thrall with it. You want to talk me through that draft and how it went for you?
Kind of just went for some comfort picks there. A lot of the mages were banned out at that point, so Ming's not, my first pick on that map, but she's definitely good. Just poking out the heroes rather than the waves if possible. So that's what I was trying to do.
You mentioned mages. Wondering, was Gul'dan actually going to be the pick? That's what I was expecting.
I thought about it, but we just wanted a little bit more burst, so went with the Mangers.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, you went power hungry. It certainly can get plenty of value on Braxis, and with the score the way it ended up, it certainly must have.
Yeah, it helped out for sure.
Game 2, BOE. This was your map selection, I believe.
Yes.
Talk me a bit through the map selection process. Why does BOE stick out for you guys? Is it because you like the team fights, or what about this map is exciting for your team?
We love the team fights. We want to fight all game if we could, but obviously there's a little macroing to do, and so that map you don't really have to do that much macro. So
that's true. I mean, hey, game 2, 18-2 is the kill count. Let me see who had most of these kills. I didn't actually check at the end.
Phoenix.
Eight kills for yourself, Mr. Ronan.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The guillotine. I said send them to the guillotine.
Yes.
Let's go. Yeah, that was a fun game. I don't think I've seen Zul'jin on Braxis in recent memory. Comfort pick, or you like him on the map?
Both. I mean, that dude could just lay it out, just the whole time. So
someone clip that.
That's what I do when I play him all game. Gotta mute myself.
That's going on the Weenus soundboard, Slexia.
Oh god.
Yes. Nice.
Woo.
All right, so after the win tonight, a 2-0 domination, of course, you guys get 3 points added to your 8 that you had heading into tonight's matchup. That puts you in first place. Any excitement around that?
Yeah, I mean, we're still looking forward to playing, the other teams at the top. Like Church and Berkey, Probus, Franksfurters. So yeah, we're excited. Keep moving on, keep winning, and hopefully take the whole thing.
Well, that is the dream for every team in NGS. There's only, 10 other teams in your way. You just got to beat those other 10. You got one of them tonight. Who were your other, you have walking into tonight, 2 other dominations. Do you remember who they were against?
I think it was One More Fight, and...
Okay, so that was the team sitting in first place right now before you guys.
No.
Or am I looking at that wrong? Oh, no, sorry, that is I Must Feed. I read that completely backwards.
I Must Feed. We haven't played them yet. So that's another team that we're looking forward to playing too.
Oh, and actually, I didn't hit refresh on this. Looks like Probius picked up a domination themselves tonight. So you're actually going to be in a tie with Probius at 11 points.
Ooh, it makes it even spicier when we play them. I love it.
Very spicy. Well, hey, maybe we'll revisit this for another NGS Game of the Week, because Division D East looking pretty tight towards the top end.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. Love it.
Slexia, any questions from you? I know you're normally quiet during these.
Oh no, I never have any questions. I just like to, ask if you have shout outs,
Yeah, there you go.
And just shout outs to the team. Everyone played really well. Shout out to you guys for casting. Can't wait to watch the replay.
I'm excited for that.
So that won't take too long, but yeah, it'll be fun.
All right. Well, hey, Ronan, congrats again. 2-0 domination tonight. 3 points in the standings for Bancho and a tie for first place in Division D East. Congrats for that, my man.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, appreciate the interview. And until next time, best of luck moving through this Season 8.
Thank you. Have a good night, guys.
Yep. See ya.
You too.
All right, Slexia, are we going to get you back on cam to send this off? Or?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Hold on a quick moment here. Boop, boop, boop.
Back.
And she's back. Boom. We did it.
Back like a vertebrae. So, just gonna put this out there.
Okay. All right.
Looking at followers, like we could use a few more.
Oh yeah, maybe you're
reach
just
us
maybe you're just joining like one of these teams, watching Ronan doing the interview. Before you go, I need to tell you, we are still just 4 followers away from having 1,000 here on this channel. If it happens in the next 30 seconds, you're brilliant. If not, maybe next Thursday when we're back for another NGS Game of the Week. Slexia,
Right.
you want to quickly tell these people where they can find you?
I will, but first I also want to say something, and I think
Sure.
that you can echo this.
Mm-hmm.
This is now just called the Nexus Gaming Series Game of the Week,
Yeah.
right? It doesn't have to be on Thursdays, guys.
That's a great point.
If
Doesn't
you
have
feel
to
like
be.
your match should be the Game of the Week, let us know. We
Yeah.
want to cast it. We want to see these spicy matchups. We want to see this. We want to
Tweet
be a
at me.
part of it. Yeah, we got it. We have to know where the action is at. Right now, we're just looking at Thursday night matches, choosing one.
Yeah,
Help us.
help us. Tweet at us at MurdaRG for me, at Slexia3 for her.
Lexia 3.
Yeah.
Yes, for me. Do it. Because we want to find the spiciest matches we can. And there are, 93 teams or something?
Something like
this
that.
season. We can't keep track of it all. So let us know who you want us to see. We're not begging for followers. We're just trying to get to 1,000 and give away some cake. You don't know me, Mama Dovi. Yes, you do. You know me very well. Hello. Welcome to chat. Thank you for the follow. If you haven't done that yet, we'll see that soon. But I am Slexia. You can catch me at twitch.tv/Slexia, or as mentioned on Twitter at Slexia3. And I'm here sometimes.
She is here sometimes.
That's it.
She makes a damn
Catch
good
me in
point.
the Nexus.
It might not be Thursdays we're back, but for now it has been. Maybe next week we'll just do Wednesday. We'll just switch it up. We'll just be like, boom, Game of the Week. Here we are. But
Right?
but anyway, I'm Murda. You can tweet at me at MurdaRG. Please consider following my Twitch page as well. Same tag at MurdaRG. And I love doing this. The NGS Game of the Week. It's one of the best times of the week for me, just because I get to come in here, hang out with some friendly faces like yourself, Slexia, and get to cast some friendly teams that are having a good time here in NGS. Tonight it was Bancho 2-0 over Phoenix Rising Amethyst. Congrats to them. And until next time, I think that's all we got for them,
Yeah.
Slexia.
That's all she wrote. Thank you,
Make sure you're
guys.
tuning in next week. I think Nexus Edge will be back. Everyone's favorite NGS show. Slexia, are you going to be a host this week? I don't know.
I don't know. I am a rotating panelist and backup host, so I've been on every episode so far. I think there have only been 2 episodes. We'll see.
You're
bring
the
the
de
spikes.
facto face of this Twitch channel then. You're on every show.
I think so. And that's unlucky for you guys. Look at me. I'm kidding. Look at me. Hello.
Hello.
But thanks for the support, and I'm excited to participate in NGS. So I look forward to many more games of the week and Nexus Edge episodes. And thank you guys for tuning in. Can't wait to hear who you think we should cast for Game of the Week.
I can't wait to hear that as well. I'm Murda. She's Slexia signing off on another Thursday night. We will see you guys in the Nexus. And where's that button that gets me out of here? Is it this one? Yeah, it is. Peace. Here's Diablo Apox Leap of faith again by Andu and Vildanslo, and Medivh's gonna be able to finish him off. 3 kills, a triple for BFM. And now Diablo being surrounded. Fade falling to 25% health, Condemn, and Diablo's down. That might be the actual play of the game. They find another kill.
Apocalypse coming out though. Red team. Oh my god! Red team almost got him.
Axon jumping over to get some kills.
Oh, Ragnarok getting the concussion mine, knocking him out into the fray. Oh, the definition of unlucky.